Hello, hello, hello. I am Dory Jo Stowell with Prairie Scraps. Picking up the pieces tonight. I don't know. It's kind of a mess here. Anyway, it's February. It is National Optimistic Day. Are you optimist? And if you're watching this first part, you are watching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay so I know you were here. Um, Thank you so much for joining me either on Facebook or YouTube. My business name is Prairie Scraps. And if you are not in my Facebook um, VIP group, it is Prairie Scraps Chalking. You can either request to go in there or just put VIP down below and I will get you the link. Hopefully, I know this was kind of like a last minute thing. So hopefully y'all will join in. I'm going to show you all the new things that I just received in the mail actually last night. I really didn't even get a chance to look at it. You guys, I don't know, new hair day. It's crazy. I am being optimistic. I feel like I'm coming down with what my daughter has had for 4 weeks. I feel like my voice is going, so I'm going to go as long as I possibly can here because I want to craft. I sat down to take a nap because I wasn't feeling great and decided, nope, I want to craft. Do you guys ever do that? Crafting is more fun than laying down taking a nap. Just saying. It is my therapy. It's my way to kind of unwind. I got my dryer here, my dry tool. Get that plugged in without unplugging everything. So, new month, February. I'm so excited. It is a new month. Let's see if we can get some light on the subject. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm out here in the Airstream camper. It's a little on the chilly side. So I am just going to share with you. It's not too bad, actually. It's been really super nice. Share with you what came in the mail, and then we're going to do a project together. So hopefully you'll stick with me through that whole thing. Might do a little chatting. I'm supposed to get to orchestra rehearsal tonight. I'm struggling. We're doing all Mozart, and I'm trying to learn the bass parts for it, but I'm pretty sure Mozart required bowing, and I'm not very good at bowing, so I'm struggling with that a little bit. And then they added a tuba player, which I love. I love brass players, but seems like we're way heavy on the low instruments. So I'm sitting here thinking, why can't I play trumpet? Why can't I play trumpet? Because we have a trombone, a baritone, a tuba, a bass, 2 cellos. It's a lot of bass for like 6 violins, a couple clarinets. I don't know. So that's what we got. It's a small orchestra, and they want to keep it orchestral, not brass. So they told me if I could learn the bass, maybe I could play I could play in the orchestra. I'm very excited about this. I got the gilding wax from, it is gilding wax gold. Actually, it's Dixie Bells that we've paired up with to carry this. We have it in silver and gold. And like I said, I used it on my frame when I was at Leadership to gild my frame. And it's very, very fun. So I've got that on hand that I got in. The other thing, this came and I'm like, why did I order another gold? And actually what it is nominee, which is a metallic as opposed to the, can you see that? It's metallic instead of being a shimmer product. So I'm like, oh, duh. I remember that I ordered it. To give you an idea, here is the difference in color. It's very close in color, but this kind of goes on scratchy a little bit. And then the other, I'm telling you, the metallics, they are all the rage. You need them. I also got some of the color changing paste that was last month. That was the color of the month. I got some. I thought I put it on my first order and then it didn't come. I don't know what happened. It just got taken off. So I have some now, and so I'm looking forward to doing a couple projects with that. I'm going to be very stingy with it because I've only got 4 packets, 2 sun, 2 sky, blue and yellow. They color change out in the UV light, which is kind of fun. And until we have a big jar of it or more amounts of it in our regular line, I'm going to be hesitant about sharing that. Okay, so when I was ordering, I did order a Couture outside the box refill for my small one. Remember, these are the new box frames and they have a slide in them. They come with the white and the natural. They're double-sided, and you can replace in some replacements. One side is black, one side is white. So I kind of needed that to continue with that project. And then I also got some more eggs because I was thinking about a project to do with the eggs for an in-person craft class. So stay tuned for that. I'll be working on that as well. I don't even know where my other eggs went. Possibly in my big bag of goodies. Then, woohoo, I'm so excited because Chalk Couture finally came out with some big frames. And this is the out-of-the-box frame. It is a 12 by 18. 12 by 18. Huge. Again, it comes with white wood or the natural wood on the backside. It is changeable. It's a nice big frame. And then I also bought the replacement for it. The thing I like about this version of the box frame is that you can take it out, do your project, and then put it in, and you're not going to accidentally paint the frame unless you want to paint the frame. But anyway, that's a whole nother project, I guess. All right, so we've got that. And then I definitely want to make some Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Baby Bear t-shirts. And so if you're wanting to order one, or if you'd like to make your own, what a great way to make them. You can see the eyeglass changes out. You can actually make Nana Bear as well. I think those are kind of fun. I wish there was some version of like, because I have all grown kids. Of course, I'm making this for my grandkids. I would love to have one where it's like man-child or something. I don't know. Love these. I don't know. I wasn't paying very close attention, but I did see these this last time. It's called Bunny Kisses. It is a B-size transfer. It's got all kinds of elements. These would be great on the tiered trays for making those, but any little sign is going to be adorable with this particular transfer. Also, I wanted very badly to get this. I guess I was thinking that would go, I guess it's this big one. I was thinking it would go on the 8.5 by 11, but my sizing is off. I don't know about you guys. When you order, I wonder where am I at? My share to a group. Oh, shoot. I'm in the wrong place. I'm going to switch over. I apologize. Come see me over in Prairie Scraps. That was dumb. Dumb. I did. Hello. I am still on Facebook. This tells you how much I don't feel good, I guess, is that I went live in the wrong place. I went live on my personal page. So if you're joining me for my personal page, thank you for following me over. I am like out of it. I was showing everybody what I got this month for my this last order, the new stuff. I had early release. It is coming out February 6th, if you are wondering when it's coming out. But one of the things I'm really excited about, sorry if you're on Facebook and it's a little bit of a review. If you're just coming in and you are not seeing that live button, put hashtag replay so I know you were here. And make sure to say hello. Tell me where you're from. But anyway, this is the 9 by 12 out of the box, or 12 by 18, sorry. 12 by 18 out of the box. And you can see it flips out. So you can change out the surface. And I got the refill for it. I was just kind of going through. It's black on one side, white on the other. This is our reusable surfaces, which is very exciting. I also got a refill for my smaller 5x5 out of the box. And then a couple of the transfers. I was just saying, these were so adorable. I just could not pass it up. I'm excited about all the little projects. I'm actually a little overwhelmed. Do you guys ever get overwhelmed with projects? I definitely do. And then I did pick up the Mama Bear, Baby Bear, Nana Bear, Papa Bear. You can do them all. Wish there was a not just a baby, like Child Bear. I don't know what you would use. So I've got that one too. And then I did get this 12 by 18. This is our C size transfer, Love, Joy, Peace. It's all the Galatians 5:22. It's really pretty with flowers on it. You could do it either way. Oh, did I not switch the order? Can you, let me see. Is it backwards? Yes, it is. I apologize. Like I said, I am like out of sorts. I went to sit down and take a nap, and then I just put on some videos like to watch DIYs, and then I'm like, nope, I want to go do something. I want to go do some crafting. So that's what so anyway, I got that. I also got, this one is called the Prayer Warrior. It's got lots of options. I love this salt and light. I love the lantern. Super excited about that. Wouldn't that be adorable? Ooh, I have a pedestal that's red. I think that would be adorable on that. Be the good. And then there's Prayer Warrior. Lots of t-shirt options as well. Saved by Grace, Ephesians, and then Faith Over Fear. So there's some great options on that one. And then this giant one. I love this bunny. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to use this yet. I think a window would be really nice, but hard to pack away in the off season. So something that size would be perfect, because this is our E size transfer. It's very large. I can barely show it, but I love that bunny. So anyway, that is the big one I purchased. I also got the Gilding Wax by Dixie Belle. We are now carrying gold and silver Dixie Belle Gilding Wax. Can you see that? Ugh. There it is. I don't know. That camera takes a hot minute, but then it looks really good when I can get it. And then I got some extra eggs. I'm going to be working on some home. Oh, and then my box came. It was really heavy and had a lot of stuff in it. I got all the stuff to have an in-person class here in Grangeville. So if you're in Grangeville and you're interested in having an in-person craft class, I supply everything for you. We're going to be doing the vintage trucks. I got everything in, so I'm excited about that. But tonight, it's February. Oh, and the other thing I did get was from last year, right at the tail of the month, was the color of the month, Biscuit, I think is how you say it. They're color changing ink. There's 2 of each. There's sky and sun, blue and yellow, and they change in the UV light. So that stay tuned. I will be doing that soon. We'll see. So I do think that I'm going to do this month's, I'm starting off so much better, right? You guys, if you watched me on Monday, I did the club transfer for the first time for January on Monday. And Wednesday was the last day of the month. So that tells you, I don't know, it just didn't inspire me, but I wanted to show some options. And I think it turned out really cute. It was the good old days one, and I made a changeable sign. So I think this month, I'm going to just go ahead and use my out-of-the-box frame. What? Oh, it's upside down. My out-of-the-box frame that is 9 by 12. This is like, I think the most valuable. size frame, and I'm going to show you how it works. So good. Like, you could just keep getting inserts and do both sides and change it out for every single season, and not have to change anything on your wall or on your mantle, because these stand up totally on their own. Or you could put just an evergreen in on one side and Christmas on the other, or whatever you want. So I am going to start one off so we can keep demoing it. So I always keep these for painting on. But the thing I love about them, see this? It's double-sided, so you could do both sides and just flip it around, but it also does come out, which makes it nice and easy to craft, because I can do the board by itself and not get paste all over the frame, which, if you've watched me at all, you know that I am a messy crafter. So I tend to do that a little bit. So this is the February. It's called Cowgirl Boot. And actually, I was kind of thinking that adding something that would go over really well in our area, because we have rodeo queens here and rodeo ropers, is using the little crown with the boot. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start off with the flowers, because I like flowers. And who doesn't love a good cowboy boot? So we're going to go ahead, get this out. And I think the boot, I don't know. Thinking about using this side, the wood side. You can also buy the inserts, and we have our reusable surfaces for the inserts for these. So it's not like a permanent decision, I guess you would say. What I want to do is maybe put one right dab in the center, right smack in the center of this, and then and you can see there's two parts. You can actually do this in the background of this. And I've seen people do it the other way, where they put it on top, and I don't think it looks good. So I am going to be, I don't know. We're paving a new path tonight, I guess. I'm going to start out. I'm going to put you down so you can see what I'm doing. So I apologize. And if you're watching and go, you cut your head off, you are exactly right, because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and get this fuzzed up. The first time you use a transfer, you should fuzz the transfer. So, oh my goodness, if you can get it off, that's, ooh, this one has a lot of stickums, so be very careful. Don't go back on itself. This one is very sticky, so we're going to stick that down, pull it back up, and this just gets it so it doesn't stick so hard to your surface and it doesn't break off the transfer. FYI, do not ever, like, when I dry them, I wash this in the sink underwater with a board eraser, and then I dry them for a hot minute up like this with the sticky side up. And my daughter did this for me the other night. She was washing my transfers, and she did lay over one just a little bit, and it totally tore off the front of the other one. Of course, my favorite transfer, it tore off. Every day is a gift. That one, it tore the whole edge off that. So now I either have to tape it really good on that side if I want to use it, or it's not usable. I was pretty upset. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh my gosh, you like totally messed this up. So I wasn't too happy. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to stay away from the pattern this time around, but I am going to get this waxed. Let's see if I can find my wax cloth. I don't know. I think I saw it in the house yet. My last class, I left everything in the house, and it hasn't gotten back out, but that's okay. So this is our wax, and whew, it's cold. You don't want to use a ton. You just want to use a little bit, and I've kind of got a lot up here, so I'm just going to take it off. And anything wood, if you don't want it to, like, you want to seal the wood, because the wood is, oops, I already shoved it off. The wood is porous, and so sometimes it kind of sucks up your paste, and gets it into the grains, and it looks like it's bleeding. So that's all you have to do, just a little bit. All right. And I want to do 2 boots tonight. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. I think I want to take, because this is the shape that you get for this month's club. So club, you get this transfer this month. It's exclusive. You cannot buy this boot. You also get a cutout, this cutout with it. So you can do a shape of the boot, which is really cute. And this would be really cute too, with live flowers or greens coming out the top as well. We're going to do the painting tonight, but you could definitely do that. So trying to see if you are here. Would you say hello? Oh, there you are. Hello, Sandy and Rhonda. I am so sorry. I was so thrown off that I went on the wrong place. So thank you for joining in. I'm going to start out. Actually, I might just go ahead and keep this out because this is the cardboard that came with it, and I'm going to use it to paint the background. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm just sort of thinking I want to have the same color in the background. I don't know. Let me see how this fits. I'm trying to decide how to do this. Does it go down? Does it go up? I don't know. Oh, hello, Pam, too. Thank you, Sandy, for mentioning that. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do camel in the background here for this one. Because I don't want it so white, because my background is not white. I kind of want these boots to look the same. So I'm going to start out. Also, the nice thing about doing kind of leaning towards eggshell for my boot color. It's a thing. Let's see what we got here. And I'm thinking Dune for the boot. We'll see. We'll see where we go with this. Not Dune, camel. Not my favorite color, but I do think it looks very much like boots, don't you? Let's see. My messy. So I'm just going to paint the background with this just to kind of let it blend in. And what this does too on this reusable surface, it just makes it a lot easier to paste over the top of it, because it gives, this surface is so slippery that sometimes I just like it better when it's on top of a different color. So we're just going to start with this. I'm going to do the background. Just get a wash over it. Try to get it somewhat even. I don't know. A lot of it's going to color in with the paste. And I think I'm just going to leave a lot of times I would get the white, but I kind of like the depth the white, I think, will give it. I think. Okay, changing my mind. I could do that, right? The cool thing about this is a reusable surface. So if I don't like what I did, I can always go back and redo it. I could just wash it off with regular water, no chemicals needed, which is nice. If you wanted this to be a more, like you can kind of see my brush strokes, you wanted this to be more even, water it down a little bit, and that would help. I use camel a lot. I don't know. I have two paste jars open of it. I can hear my husband coming home. I can already tell this is going to be a longer project. I was like, oh, I'm just going to quick do this project. And then I have orchestra rehearsal tonight. So I don't know. I feel under-practiced. I did practice, but just under-practiced. I'm not feeling this one just because it seems like there's a lot of bass. I don't want to play bass if I don't need to, I guess. I enjoy it. I enjoy learning the new instrument, but I tell you what, I miss playing my trumpet. I miss playing it. Oh, I know what he's doing. So I got in my truck today to drive it, and I was like, why is he starting my truck? I got in it to drive, and lo and behold, the engine light came on. So of course, we're just talking about doing vacation, and man, an engine light never means cheap, right? Hi, Kate. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Let's see what I can do for this little cowboy boot. Kind of had just a stack of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside, let that dry. And then I think I'm just going to try to put this in the center. So make sure I don't get paste all over this. Oh, goodness. That is a dry wipe. Today is National Optimism Day. Are you guys glass half empty or half full? I tend to be like, I'm trying to be an optimistic about catching this illness that my daughter has had for like a month, she told me today. But so I'm trying to see how to do this on the middle. I want it to be in the middle of the board, and then I'm going to put the raised one. I'm going to put a second cowboy boot off to the side, and then the flowers in it is what I'm going to do. I think that's my plan. But I also want to use this. I just want to see what it looks like. There are little markings, these little X's out here. Yeah, see, it does say. I think I might do is take a little bit of paste and kind of do the boot, some of the edges of the boot, so I know where to place the pattern, because I need to figure it out. I'm just going to go ahead and use, I'm thinking very strongly about using eggshell blue, just because I like that color. Okay. So I think just a little bit here and a little bit there will kind of mark it, and then a little bit here and a little bit there. Just kind of mark it. I just want to have like some idea of where the boot goes. And then I'm going to put the pattern down. Could not be as simple as, yes, yeah, no, it's not the gas cap. The only good news is the check engine light. My husband's a mechanic. That's his job. He is one of the top mechanics for GM. And thankfully, I don't have to worry too much, but I do, because, money is money. The nice thing is I don't have to pay labor. So this is all I did, was just a little bit around the edges to see where that pattern needs to go. Just kind of an earmarking. And I'm going to end up going over the top of that, because I'm trying to center that boot there. And so this is my idea of how to do it. There are these like little, I don't know if you could see those little hashtags. They line up with each other, but I don't want to put that on the wood because that would come off. I'm just going to dry this so that it's not a problem for me. It dried. It's actually pretty dry already. All right, so we're going to do the pattern. I'm just trying to place it inside of that. Interesting. Actually, it's ending up being, those markings are a little bit on the inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it down. And can you see like how it's actually on the inside? It's not on the outside. So that kind of worked. And I'm just going to use this same color, eggshell blue. This is going out of our line. So if you like it, stock up. I I don't even know if it's still there. I haven't looked recently. I do know it's been fixing to go out for a while, so it's one of my favorites. I'm kind of surprised they're going out with it. Oops. I just got that hashtag a little bit, so I might have to fix that. All right. And we're going to work fast. I don't want it to dry in the transfer because I want it to stay on my wood. Just use my squeegee. And I'm going to try using these twice. Oops, a little bit of, I knew there was a little goober there. All right, that worked out perfectly. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of like it, kind of springy colors, right? All right, I'm going to set that one aside, let that dry a little bit. We're going to come back to this and do some drying on my shape. Oops, I just painted that so it doesn't stick out. I was afraid it was going to, oops. I didn't want it to be like bold white in the background. I wanted it to kind of look like a boot in the background. I was kind of actually thinking this color would be a really nice color for the boots as well, for the outline. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this light is my gas cap. In fact, I know it's not because mine doesn't set that one off. I have an older truck. My husband keeps it. And in fact, right before I went to leadership, he did a checkup and oil change and the whole thing so I could drive. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little more waxing on this one because I want, oops, I got paste all over. I want to do wax on this to just seal that in. I don't want it to come off. Sometimes if you're, where did my little corner go? Can't even find it. Oh. Well, you can use this wax to the very last minute, I'm telling you. Oops, that might have been too much. Oh well. Wax on, wax off, right? I just don't want it to peel off when I peel my take off my color. I don't want it to all look cracked up, so I'm just gonna, oops, that was way too much. A little dab will do you, and I'm just kind of at the end here, so it'll also kind of bring out, give it a little texture too, especially on paste. But because I just did this, if I let it dry overnight, it would be just fine. But since we're not that patient, we're just gonna keep going here. Not that patient at all. Now I have wax everywhere. Okay, now I want to do this. Oh goodness, do I have to do the same thing over again? Kind of, huh? Oops. Okay. Just gonna take and do a little bit of that eggshell on there again. Hopefully this will work just fine to go over the top because I don't want to, oops, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. That'll mark it for me, and then I'll shift it over. Whew. See that will, can you see that? Oops, wrong one. Putting the pattern onto this boot because we want to make two. All right. Hopefully this will, you want to get that down with no bubbles, really nice and firmly. And then we're going to use that eggshell blue on there one more time, just on the shape. So we'll see how this works. I don't know. You never know, but it is a washable shape, so we can always get it off. We can totally fix it. It is all fixable, and we can always decide to do something else too. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Yes, probably that is what they are called. The little X's, they do line up. Oops, I went a little off. Not too bad. I don't know. I might have gone a little crooked, but I think it's going to be okay. Right? It is definitely a local thing. I had a designer call me today. She's not wanting hers. But it's only available this month in the club. Okay. I know, I think a lot of the girls around this area would love that. Ooh, what is that? Got a little piece of paste there. Okay. So now comes the question of what color boot, right? I would really love to do bark, but I think my bark is maybe dried up. That is definitely not bark. I don't know. I think this is too close to the wood to use. So I think the other color maybe is Dune, if I can get Dune working here. Hopefully we can. I don't know. There we go. I guess I should have done this one first because this was, I hope this doesn't peel it off. Oh, it's just going to look a little country. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I need to get everything back in its place. I had a class right before I went to, right before I went to leadership in Salt Lake, and I just haven't gotten my life back in order yet. And then of course I was gone, so that kind of happened. I kind of mentioned to one of my piano students' parents the other day, I'm like, oh my gosh, January went so fast for me. She's like, it was such a slow month. I was like, oh my gosh, it must have been because I had a trip in there that it felt like it just went too fast for me. All right, we're just going to see if hopefully this works. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of working fast because I don't want it to dry in there. I don't know. Kind of cute. I think that blue is a little dark. I don't know. Not my favorite. Maybe I should have done it without. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe I should have reversed it. The Dune on the boot. Next time. Hi, Denise. I don't know why it's going in and out. That is so weird. I'm sorry. I apologize. It shouldn't. I have a brand new phone. Is it that it's covered? I have no idea. I apologize if I'm going in and out. It's not intentional. All right, we are going to give a good try at this little shape. Not sure I totally like that color, but I'm invested now. I'm gonna try to get it down. Of course, this is the best way sometimes to see if you've got it in the right place is just to hold it up. But you want to get it down with all the bubbles out, which kind of makes it a dirty process, but it's okay. Oh, January was, yeah, we were, we had some cold weather, and then when I was driving to Salt Lake, it was that winter storm warning. That was awful that I drove through that. But we made it. But it did seem like the month went fast, and I'm still proudly displaying Christmas and snowmen in my house because we haven't gotten to it. I guess my husband, I don't know, he thinks I'm going to do it. I get in trouble when I pack it up, which is true. He does get in trouble when he packs it up because he's not as careful and anal as I am. And, all right, here we go. We'll see if we like it better. It might look better. See, I do think that I actually like it better like that on that brown. What do you guys think? I don't know. That's Dune. Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. I really can't make up my mind about it. Okay, we'll see you later. I'm sorry if it's kind of going in and out. Okay. So here is the original boot. See how that is? That doesn't even look dry. We're going to get it dry. Thank you. I wanted to do a pair of boots here. Oh, I do see where I got one of the hashtags here. The alignment marks on there. It did come off, by the way. And I did get some eggshell on my board. It will come off a lot easier if you do that. Remember I did the waxing in the beginning? That's working in my benefit. Come off, eggshell, come off. Okay. There's that. And then this one, it's got a little piece of something or other. I don't know what it is. I was thinking about doing just a pair like that, so it's kind of 3D. What do you think? Now, the boot, because it's going to slide into that, the boot cannot go on there permanently until I am finished with it, and I will stick it on with that sticky tack that I usually use. But I think it's kind of cute, don't you? I kind of wanted the boots off to in the center, but not in the center, if that makes sense. Okay. And I don't know. I think this is a part, there's some little pieces in there, and I'm not exactly sure what they are. So I'm going to take this extra boot off here. Oops, that one is very wet yet. Try not to busy that up. And we're going to try to put, oh, that matches up with that little loop really nicely. So we're going to try to put some little greens in here, maybe some little flowers. I don't know. I think it's going to be cute. I'm excited. I want some flowers. Thank you, Summer. This is this month's club. So if you are not a club member, you can get this. Or, you know, I know you've been for a hot minute maybe thinking about, do you think that goes a little further in? I wonder if it goes a little further down. It just looks odd. I think I'm just going to go like this. So it's, I like it a little bit further down. I don't know. I may regret. Let's see if we can find some. Oh, you know what's going to be really pretty? The new Dear Diary I got last month. I'm going to use that to make a tulip, at least. Love tulips. Daffodils are kind of my favorite, only because they come up before everything else. I love it when they come up, and, you know, even in the snow. I love taking pictures of daffodils in the snow. Love it. Let's see, what else can we make pink here? I do see kind of a yellowish thing. We'll put this over here. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see. Here's some little, I don't know what those are. Maybe narcissus or something like that. I don't really know. Just want to get some pinks in there. Share the pink. All right. I like to have a little balanced composition. Hello, honey. What was wrong with my truck? Or is it something we have to discuss in private? All right. I'm going to peel that back and let that not get stuck in there. So see that? I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty light, but I think it's perfect. I like it. Okay. I think I also want to get, I don't know, that kind of looks like a daffodil right there. I do have yellow. Ooh. I I want to do a little bit of yellow. This is Sunnyside. This almost looks like a daffodil, or I'm not sure what this is in the middle. Maybe not a daffodil. It doesn't have like the trumpet center, but I think it's going to be pretty. There we go. And then I'm going to do a few of these in yellow just to share the yellow. Put one over here. Put one over here. My other crafts book. Oh, yeah. You know, I have a little camper. I have a little Airstream camper, and that is my place to do all my crafting. And I can just get to my seat. That is the truth of it. My husband will verify that I am kind of a crafting person. Yep, I know. But it is kind of therapy, right? Like it's cheaper than therapy for sure. Okay, so we got that on there, Sunnyside. That looks really pretty. Just get this up. There's a little bit on the boot. See? Sorry, it's upside down, but I'm kind of looking from the... Okay, so now let's figure out... Oh, I think I want to put the blue in there, this eggshell in there from the boot, so that it kind of matches in there. There, sort of. It's kind of a... I'm just going to spread it around, I think, in this. There's some little... These kind of look like these narcissus or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, just gonna... They kind of blend in. I did see some people like just did green in here. You could definitely do that. It looked fine. Maybe a little bit in here. Just trying to blend it in. Maybe get these two up here. And then I think the rest is just going to be green. What do you think? I think we need a green. Hi, Michelle. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, still keeping this in place and just peeling that back. There we go. A little bit more on there. And then now we're going to do the green. And I'm using my tools so it gets in these little places without... Let's see what we got for green. See what we can find. Moss. Pesto. Kind of like the moss. It's a little bit lighter. Hi, Yolanda. Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Well, this is turning out good. I was thinking about sitting down and taking a nap because I wasn't feeling too hot. The girls even looked at me and were like, Ma doesn't feel good. You know, it's bad when the girls could tell you don't feel good. Or maybe they were just trying to get out of school. I don't know which one it is. Maybe school. Actually, my high schooler was upset because she loves the books we're on right now, so she wanted to hear them. I'm trying to think. I think it's called A Year Down Yonder is one of them. That was one. And during their Depression era, the Moonshiner's Son. So excited to see those turn out. I haven't actually read them myself. I'm just filling in the rest with green here, just trying to get it to look like it's going right into the other colors. It's okay. I'm just making sure I don't re-dip. Oops. That was dumb. Yeah, I'm a little out of my mind. I went live on my personal page because I was a little out of my mind, I guess. Didn't realize I was there. I should learn my lesson. Oops. Trying to make it look somewhat natural, I guess. I want it to look real. Hopefully that'll do it. All right, let's see what we did. Yeah, I've been fighting it. I'm trying to be totally optimistic about not catching it, which is National Optimistic Day. So, this is the day to be optimistic about not catching something. But I don't know if it's working. Just trying to make these. I don't know, that yellow just didn't turn out very yellow there. It's kind of sparse in the middle. I don't know if I gauged that right or not. I don't know. It's a little different. It's not exactly as I would think it would go, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just crafting. I think it's turning out okay. Cheer me on here. What do you guys think? Maybe a little too blue in the flowers. Flowers aren't often blue. Oh, no. Well, Lydia's been sick for a month. A month. Absolutely. And she doesn't sound much better than she was today than she was a month ago. So that is the very unfortunate part of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking about grabbing this. You see the outline of that flower there? I'm kind of thinking about just grabbing this sunshine and this is called Sunnyside. It's a really pretty yellow. But what I want to do is this is sort of empty in the middle. So I think I'm going to use a paintbrush, and I just sprayed water, kind of use it like a watercolor. I sprayed water in the lid. I'm going to use all these parts. Little darker blue. Oh, okay. I was kind of, but you know what? Oh, what I was going to say, what I started to say was that blue flowers don't occur very much. So maybe that's why it looks sort of not what I like. Trying to pick up and paint my petals here. I did see, I think the picture I saw of Home Office when they did the demo on this, it looked like it was painted really dark actually. So maybe it's more pure. I keep going around these petals and just getting it more painted in. Just trying to make it look natural. I did think theirs was kind of dark at Home Office. Just wasn't to my liking. They did use several different colors. So, and maybe I can go over this again, like you said, maybe a darker something or other. Maybe I was kind of thinking, I was hedging towards that purple, that Sincerely Yours, I think it's called, that came out last month. It was free with purchase. That one I was kind of thinking about instead of the blue. Maybe that would help me out. I might lay it down and do it again. A little darker blue. Yeah. I do like that a lot better, don't you? The yellow in the middle. I think that helped it a little bit. I'm not a painter. I don't know how to paint in the lines at all, you guys. So bear with me while I try to get it to go right. I'm also going to, I think since I used this color in the 3D boot, I'm going to use this in the center a little bit and see if I can't get it kind of a center to this. and just use the brown a little bit in the centers. These yellow flowers, just kind of, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know at all. Just trying to like take the edge off. What do you think about that? I do think the blue is too bright. Thought I'd never say eggshell blue is too bright, but I do think in this case it is a little on the bright side. So we're gonna fix. Let's see if we can get it back on here. So the nice thing about using reusable transfers is you can kind of lay it over and redo it. I think what's going to end up happening is if I use that purple on top of, this is the purple that I'm thinking about. Wait. Yes, looks good. Yes, it helped. Okay. Dry your flower first. Oh, yes. No, actually, I kind of like it. I know it came off a little bit. It's pretty good. I know. You know me well. You know me well. I should have waited. I actually kind of like it. You can definitely see. Try my flower first. I have zero patience. You should know me. Zero. Isn't this a beautiful purple? If you are a purple lover, holy cow. I might have an extra one of those. Oops, almost sprayed at myself. I have no idea. What is, oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. I got to get going. You guys, this is, I'm just going to kind of put this purple in here and see how it goes. I got to hurry. I don't want to be late for orchestra. Carrying that bass in takes me a lot more time than you think it's going to. I'm hoping it'll just kind of blend in with the blue a little bit, maybe tone it down. I don't know. This could be all a mistake. I can tell you one thing. Even though I like to garden and gardening is my thing, I am not very good at making flowers look realistic. I'm just not. Okay, let's see how that looks. I kind of like that better. I think that looks better. Okay, and I think I've got an idea. I think I'm going to use some words. All right, so what do you guys think? I think that looks better. Maybe I should have done them all in bright colors. There is a little bit of blue still in there, but kind of looks like a painting, doesn't it? Okay, my thought is to use a word on here. Do you think I need anything more? Is this enough? I kind of was thinking of using this Life in Full Bloom, just the words. Live life in full bloom or Hey Bud. What do you think? Maybe Hey Bud. It's kind of like, this is the first time I'm using this. I was thinking about this. Without the flowers, of course. All right, this is what I'm thinking. Hey Bud. No flowers. I gotta tell myself that over and over. Dry it first. I know. Keep talking. Do as I say, not what I do. Take it off the paint flowers, then use the transfer again. Yeah, I could do that. You can paint it. That's exactly right. You are very right. You can paint it and then go over the top. I'm over extended. My husband's probably coming out right now to say, you got to get going. Oh, maybe he's maybe he packed up my base. I'm not feeling like it. Can you tell? I'm like a killjoy tonight. I'll be fine once I get there. I'll start playing and be like, okay, I'm having fun. It's music. Music makes me feel good too. Crafting and music, those are my things. I know, I'm just not up for the drying tonight. just don't have patience. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, I'm not a purple person. So the fact that I'm going purple here, you guys, I just love it. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me show you. I think that turned out really good. Okay, so you could leave it just like this, honestly, right? I think it looks very beautiful just like this. You could also add in the second boot just as a 3D. Which would you do, 1 or 2 boots? This I need to dry so I don't spray it. But boy, that Hey Bud, doesn't that look great? I'm excited. Is it backwards? Oh, sorry. Oops, done. Not that. Sorry. I know how to fix it, really. 2 boots. Okay. There it is. I did it. 1 or 2 boots. Michelle says 2. I love it. The purple's making me feel springy. Yay, thanks. 2 boots. Oh, I'm getting... Hi, Penny. Thanks for the vote. 2 boots. All right, here we go. You guys, we're on the home stretch. I'm going to get it. Woohoo! I'm excited. I like this. I wasn't like, I'm not a boot person. I'm just not. I actually think that flower looks okay. You could also go over the top of it with, an outline as well, just that flower. But I think I would struggle with that. So here it is, the other boot. Isn't that cute? I think it's super cute. And what I'm going to use is this little Loctite Fun Tack. That's what it is, Loctite. There's also a kind that's... oh shoot, what's that glue? The other glue company. Gorilla Glue has some Fun Tack too, but whatever kind you want. And I'm just going to use that to stick that on there. The reason being, I don't want it to be permanent because I want to be able to take this out because this is absolutely double-sided, right? Double-sided. There's a white side, and I can change out the surface, and I don't want to be stuck with this. So I'm going to try to place that tacky glue. See, this is the shape that comes with it. So this is club. If you want the information about how to make this project tonight, just go ahead and put club down below and I will help you with that. Lots of new things coming out. You kind of saw that at the beginning. There we go. And this stuff just sticks really nice and then you can take it off. It's not permanent. You could probably do hot glue gun as well and it would eventually pry off. But this way I know it's not going to wreck it. But what do you think? I'm excited, you guys. I'm super excited. I think it looks cute. It's way different than I imagined, but I think it looks good. So, and you could put real flowers or real greens or flowers or whatever on there if you wanted, or behind this 3D one. But I think it looks kind of cute the way it is. Hey, Sandy, thank you. So thanks so much, you guys, for joining me this evening. Make sure that you do all the things. Follow me, and I'm over. Hey, Alexis, I'm still here. Good to see you. So do all the things. Follow me. Make sure that you say hello. And if you want the information about any of the things tonight, do message me or comment. This is the club this month. I think it's super cute. And we'll see you soon. Keep on crafting. Oh, there we go.